Hey guys, this is OddOneGaming. This is going to be another Watcher of Realms video. So in today's video, we're gonna have a look on the free-to-play account, and we're specifically gonna tackle a few things, and one of them is gonna be the Immortal Codex, right? So for the first time since we started this account, I actually got a chance to do some of the Codex. Last time we had the Arbiter of Frost still open, so I managed to push a few of the early, campaign stages, or however they are called at the beginning, but I couldn't get to try and compete with this one. So this time around, I guess I'm gonna try and do that, but before we do that, I guess let's do a temple, right? Let's start with some summons, because I did have some saved up, even though there's no more 2 times. I want to see if I get some more champions that could help my account, because I think I can still get some rewards in Arrival of Heroes, maybe. So if I get lucky, I don't really need the fragments, because I'll defuse the Liza, but let's see, maybe in this one over here, in the, what's it called, the Spiritual Altar, maybe I can get some more stuff here. Yeah, I guess I could get 200 more legendary skill dust. I'm not sure if it's that important, but you know what, let's start with that temple, and then we're gonna do some, we're gonna try that one out and see how it goes. Okay, we have an epic, so we're gonna try Codex, and with the rewards we get from there, we can buy 1 ancient. We're gonna pull that, but let's see. Laurel. Okay, in the Sunday, I'll take it. I think she's the only healer that I was missing on my account, and if I saw correctly, a video posted by Destin. Okay, I'll take them all. I will take a Maul. I want as many copies as I can get of him, because he's so amazing. Honestly, he's good for piercers, he's good for AoE. So I think that's my A2. You already got the A1, which also gives freeze. This one gives more crit rate. The A3 is going to be awesome because he's going to inflict slow, but also the A5 reduces his cost. So Maul's 100% one of those ones that you want as many copies of him as you can get. Speaking of copies, let me see. Do we not have a Maul over here by chance? Okay, no Maul, nothing interesting over here. But yeah, so that's the first temple. I'm going to also look at my progress, I guess. I'm going to show you how I got to the dungeons and all that, but let's try and tackle Codex this time. So I did do some regearing, and honestly, I don't have many options. So this is kind of like the reality. When it comes to this one, you kind of have to look what's your best defenders and what's your best fighters. Obviously, I cannot use Valkyra, so this is pretty much all I have, and maybe I could also use somebody like her, but I'm not going to heavily invest in people that just help me for this one specifically, because the main goal are the dungeons. So I'm just going to go ahead and start doing the fight with Abomination. I guess I want to try something different. So I want to try Abomination over here. Then, actually, no, towards the end, maybe, yeah, towards the end. Right, what did I do? Okay, let's try again. So normally you kind of want to try and maybe put them behind depending on the rage. I want to try and see if I can keep Abomination here. After he has his, what's it called, his ultimate the second time, he's actually, he actually has permanently increased range, and that's what kind of makes it really good, because he can hit all the way over here. So this is, I want to see if I can keep it like this and just have Mariel in here as a healer, because funny enough, her ultimate actually heals. And I'm curious if this one reaches Abomination over here, because otherwise it's going to be a bit tricky to keep him alive. One thing that you can do, and that's something that I did myself, is you can obviously put the best gear that you have on your people, right? Put the best gear that you have on your fighters or whatever, and go from there. Like, for example, the only 6-star in this team, the level 60, is actually Abomination. Apart from that, there's nobody else. Everybody else is just like my Ain is level 40, my rest is level 50, my Mariel is level 50, and obviously I just placed Daemon. This is something to keep in mind. I just placed Daemon so that, what's his name, Rat's passive, Lord effect, I guess, takes effect. And what that does is basically every time you place a Nightmare champion, you get increased attack. So if I had the 4th one, I would get a total of 35% extra attack, which would have been amazing. But for now, that's all I have. That's what I'm doing. And now let's see. Can he survive? Can Abomination survive? And this is something I noticed tricky. It's like they get to the point here in front of the shield, and my Abomination cannot attack him for a reason. I don't know why. Like, he's there. You know, he's over there. Why can he not attack him? That's something that's really weird to me. So I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with positioning. But you know what? It's like, what, he's climbing the fence, and now he could hit him. it's so awkward. Now, obviously, my goal is to do as much as I can. I'm not gonna stress about it, because we're still, I'm at the point where I still need to progress a lot of other things. what's it called? This one, the Immortal Codex, is not my #1 priority. Everything else is like dungeons, getting more 6 stars, pushing the, what's it called, the guild boss. Those are kind of like my priorities. It seems like I'm not sure. Okay, I actually got to E. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, let's pop her heal to make sure Abomination stays alive, but that's pretty much it, you know? So when you're playing early on, do not be discouraged. They're like, oh my god, I cannot get E. Oh, I cannot get anything. Just do whatever you can, collect whatever rewards you can from there, because you know what, that's all you got. I'm, for example, my account, what, 2 weeks old, so I'll take what I can get, right? I'll take what I can get, and it's some good rewards. Like, for example, with 1200, I can buy myself ancients, I can buy more diamonds, you know, whatever you feel like you need. From my point of view, you should always get the ancients, and that's what I'm gonna get now, and I'm sure you're gonna pull it. Let's see what can we get from that one. It would be nice to get an epic lord, right? An Abizu, something like that, maybe. Okay, Autumn. I already have Autumn A5, so that was nothing too impressive. Now, let's have a quick look at the account, and I kind of want to show you guys what I got to. One thing I want to mention is the shop, the Dwarven Association, actually can give some pretty interesting stuff. I got like a lot of good pieces from buying from here, okay? Let me show you, let me see if I can find an example. Let me just put a gear back so don't forget, but there's definitely the Calamity pieces I got from there, and there's some other pieces on the right-hand side, so do not ignore the shop, right? Always buy that gear when you see that, you know, you have that mythic gear, get it, because it can be game-changing, right? You can get some game-changing gear from there, and you might regret it if you do not get it. Okay, so I changed this, I changed that. Like I said, I just swapped those two. So let's have a look at my dungeons, okay? Because when it comes to the heroes path for the storyline, right? With Volca, I'm just waiting to clear Tide 55, which is gonna be in, I think, 3 days, right? Okay, no, 2 days. So it's gonna be 49, 50, 51, then 52, 53, 54. Okay, yeah, 3 days. So I have to wait 3 days till I can advance to that one. Then when it comes to funny thing, when it comes to Arena, I finished in Platinum 1. I just randomly refresh, do whatever fights I can do, and then just, you know, move on with my day. When it comes to the Drake's Chasm, the guild boss, I've not progressed, honestly. I needed to focus more some people so I can try and push Nightmare 3, but I easily top chest Nightmare, right? I just do one of the Crusader runes on Nightmare 1 and one on Nightmare 2, and I would get a top chest. So what I'm going to try today is I'm going to try, after I build some more of my people, to see if I can push Nightmare 3, right? Just obviously still get top chest over here, but maybe I can get, I don't know, at least the first one, if not the second, but I think it's going to be tough because survivability is an issue, and some of my people keep dying. Now, when we're talking about the gear raids, I have managed to get gear raid 1 to 15. This is something that I'm gonna have to push later once I get better gear, right? It's just better gear, more 6 stars, because it's just a damage test, right? As much AoE damage as I can do, and I'm not sure I'm quite there yet. When it comes to the team, this is the team that I've been using, same as before with, what's his name? I keep forgetting his name. Greed, Abomination, and then I used Maul. Obviously, I could try and put Raid in there, but I need him 6 star. Then gear rate 2, I got to 16. To 17, it becomes a bit difficult, but honestly, I have a feeling I can get to 18 because I recently just 6-starred my Vortex, so that should help me. And also, I think my next goal is going to be 6-starring my Olag, okay? Meryl is a good tank, don't get me wrong, and a good healer, but she's not as good as Olag, okay? Olag is straight up a tank machine, right? That's his job, that's all he can do, and he does it well. So I'm gonna 6-star him, and I'm gonna retry it, and then I think maybe Mariel I'm gonna keep at 5-star for now. I'm gonna have to decide on that. She's good to be on the other side because, like I said, she brings some healing as well. So that's my team, and then the one that I pushed furthest is actually Gear Raid 3, right? I got to stage 17 on farm. This is the team that I used, and you know what? Let me run this because I just made a video, I think a couple of days ago, when I showed that my team for 315. Well, in the meantime, I'd 6-starred my Brienne. I got some more decent gear in there, and kind of made it work, right? It kind of made it work, and it was all about positioning, the timings, doing the skills at the right time, because some of the waves come fast towards the end, and if I don't have my ultimate ready, it can be a bit tricky. The trickiest part was killing the boss fast enough as well, because if the boss starts advancing and gets to a point where it starts pushing with the waves, that's it, you're done. You kind of have to try, that's kind of like the goal for Gear Raid 3, try to kill the boss as fast as possible, right? Obviously now I have Power of Dominance, but you know, this is just a full auto run. However, I managed to kill the boss a lot faster with having Brienne here on the side help, then obviously having Dolores and Autumn boosting my Idril, and then Dolores is boosting my Brienne as well. I had Mari over here on the side helping slow them down because, well, Maul on the left side, he just kept it pretty safe, right? Maul was keeping it pretty safe. Then if anything escaped from Maul, Idril will take care of it with when she's not in her ult, or if she's ulting, then obviously she always attacks whoever's on the closest to the crystal. So yeah, I'm really happy with this one. I'm still gonna try, maybe once I do some more upgrades, I'm gonna try and get 18 down, but that's a bit tricky. You saw this one, see how close it was. If I didn't get my ultimates back in time, that would have been a fail. But still, I got it, it works, and I'm really happy with that. Now, what else do I still have left? Oh yeah, AMR. AMR is really awesome. I'm not gonna show you that because you know what? I'm gonna make a video on that one. This is something that's gonna blow your mind, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna show you everything. I'm just telling you that we're gonna have Mystery of Artifacts starting tomorrow, and I'm gonna show you my AMR team, which I already had a video on my on my other channel where I did stage 13, even though I'm only using 1 DPS, okay? I'm just gonna show you this, okay? This is what I used, right? And he was my only DPS, okay? He was, actually no, it was him and Idril, no healer. So yeah, it's an interesting strategy. It's a different one, you know. This is something that I devised. I'm not sure if somebody else did it in the meantime or before that, but months ago, this is what I devised on my main account to try and pass a little bit to gear raid to the artifact material 13 because I needed that for the Volca path. And trust me, you're gonna want to see this video because it's gonna blow your mind. It's so different, it's so quirky, and it's awesome. But yeah, I guess we're gonna leave it at this for today. Like I said, keep an eye out on the channel tomorrow. I'm gonna do a video on my artifact material raid stage 13 without using a healer, normal, like lots of fighters. It's a different strategy that kind of uses the Decimus cheese. But yeah, this is gonna be for today, guys. Thank you all for watching. As always, if you do enjoy my content, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel to see when I upload next, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace, love, take care, everyone. Bye, guys.
Hell hath no fury like a mother's